Alex Eala, Brazilian partner exit Aussie Open doubles. Manila, Alexandra Eala and Brazilian partner Ingrid Martens saw their Australian Open women's doubles campaign come to an early end, bowing to Magda Linette of Poland and Shuko Aoyama of Japan in the first round on Tuesday in Melbourne. The Eala-Martens tandem narrowly lost the opening set in a tiebreak, 7-6, but bounced back convincingly in the second set with a 6-2 win to force a decider. Linette and Aoyama, however, regained control in the final set and closed out the match with a 6-3 victory. The match was tightly contested, with both pairs finishing level at 15 games each. Linette and Aoyama held a slim edge in total points, 116-108, and also outscored Eala and Martens in receiving points, 55-53. Efficiency on serve played a decisive role, as the Polish-Japanese pair won 61 service points compared to 55 by their opponents. Linette and Aoyama were also more effective on second serve, capturing 62% of points, while Eala and Martens managed 45%. Both teams converted 6 break points, but Linette and Aoyama needed fewer chances to do so, converting 6 of 13 opportunities. Eala and Martens required 19 breakpoint chances to match that total. The winning pair also claimed the lone tiebreak of the contest. Eala and Martens finished with a higher first serve percentage at 80%, compared to 65% for Linette and Aoyama, and committed fewer double faults, 2 against 6. "I'm still young, 20, so I'm learning how to deal with all of this attention," Eala said. "But at the same time, I'm grateful. I guess this is one of the moments that I can reflect on what this means for Philippine tennis," she added. There are positives to take away. The doubles loss followed Eala's earlier exit from the women's singles draw, where she also suffered a first-round defeat to American Alicia Parks on Monday/PN. The weight of expectation. Alex Eala's Grand Slam Odyssey. In the sun-drenched early days of the 2026 tennis season, Alex Eala, the 20-year-old Filipino sensation, stepped onto the courts of Melbourne Park with the fervor of a young lion and the poise of a seasoned performer. Already a trailblazer for Philippine tennis and a symbol of national pride, she was not just another entrant in the Australian Open, she was a story unfolding, a history in motion. Her journey in Melbourne, though it ended sooner than she and her many supporters had hoped, was more than the sum of wins or losses. It was a testament to resilience, growth, and the deeply human experience of chasing dreams on the largest stages of sport. A brave bid in singles. The first steps. Alex's campaign in Australia began with the singles draw, a stage she had long aspired to conquer. Facing tough competition, she ran into American Alicia Parks in her first match. Parks, with her powerful serve and aggressive baseline game, imposed herself early, leaving Eala with a steep challenge in front of a passionate yet patient crowd. Despite flashes of brilliance, Alex eventually succumbed in 3 sets, a tough but invaluable lesson in Grand Slam tennis. Yet rather than retreat, Eala's spirit pushed her forward. With her singles chapter closed, she shifted focus swiftly to doubles, an arena that promised not only redemption but a chance to showcase her adaptability, partnership skills, and tactical growth. The doubles dream, partnering with Brazil. In doubles, Alex teamed up with Ingrid Martens, a Brazilian player whose experience and court savvy complemented Eala's youthful energy. The pairing was dynamic and hopeful, a blend of cultures and styles, united by a shared hunger for success on tennis's grandest stages. Their first-round match drew attention not only because of Eala's home country fanbase but because doubles itself is a chess match of anticipation, teamwork, and split-second decision-making. From the outset, Eala and Martens demonstrated all those qualities. They rushed out to a commanding 4-0 lead, fusing powerful ground strokes with electric net play. It was a moment of promise, a hint of what could be. Opponents Shuko Aoyama of Japan and Magda Linette of Poland, seasoned veterans in doubles, were unflappable, climbing back into contention and forcing a first-set tiebreak. While Eala and Martens mounted a spirited response, reclaiming rhythm in the second set with a commanding 6-2 victory, the final set proved demanding. Experience ultimately prevailed in the deciding tiebreak. In a match that lasted nearly 3 hours, the Filipino-Brazilian duo's campaign ended with a 6-7, 6-2, 3-6 loss. A defeat marked by heart-pounding momentum swings and the kind of drama only Grand Slam tennis can deliver. More than a scoreline, what the match revealed. To the casual observer, a first-round doubles exit might seem a quiet end. But to those who watched the ebb and flow, the early dominance, the second-set resurgence, the final fight, this was anything but quiet. It was a display of grit and team synergy, a close dance between emerging talent and seasoned professionalism. In many ways, doubles tennis encapsulates life itself. It's about partnership, trust, resilience after setbacks, and the courage to confront pressure together under the bright lights. Eala and Martins may not have lifted a trophy that night, but they told a story, one of collaboration, courage, and incremental progress. Alex Eala, a young star with an ever-expanding horizon. More than the result, the broader arc of Alex Eala's career lends context to this moment in Melbourne. She is not simply playing matches, she is etching history. In recent years, she became the first Filipino to break into the top 50 in women's tennis, the first Filipina to reach a WTA Tour final, and a symbol of sporting possibility across Southeast Asia. Her breakout in 2025, including a deep run at the Miami Open and a finals appearance at the Eastbourne Open, showcased her potential to compete with the world's best. That legacy carried her through the early rounds in Australia and into doubles contention with Martins, a reminder that setbacks only expand the narrative of perseverance. And while the Australian Open may not have delivered the finishes she hoped for, Alex's presence on those courts resonated far beyond the lines. She inspired young fans in Manila, echoed pride in communities thousands of miles away, and reinforced her own belief in her capabilities. Looking ahead, growth, redemption, and new tournaments. In sport, as in life, endings are often beginnings in disguise. Before long, Alex confirmed participation in the Philippine Women's Open, drawing excitement from fans back home who are eager to see her perform on home soil in a WTA-level event. There are other opportunities on the horizon, too: qualifying draws, future WTA events, deeper doubles runs, and more chapters in her evolving career. Each loss in a Grand Slam teaches something priceless about strategy, endurance, mental toughness, and emotional balance. Alex's journey, far from a tragic end in Melbourne, is an evolving narrative of resilience and ambition.